Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Here we're turning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Rebels offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And down he goes. It's a sack. And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Breaks into the clear. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking, wait.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. have momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. First down. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm with the pass rush.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He dumps it off to the tight end. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
Rebels are on the move here. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Humphries.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. It's a draw to the back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Rebels pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. And he stopped him at the 4 for an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes in.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
Exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
With the BHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
2nd down after that short completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a 1st down at the 44. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. pistol formation now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency. Try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Picks up the first and is still going. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. The Rebels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking for a gap. It's Booker. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. As a design quarterback keeper. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. The receiver grabs it. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The back's got it. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Lindsey. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Pass complete, but not good enough for a 1st down. The offense sends out the punt team. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Humphreys. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. The Rebels will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27.
Way. Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go on the keeper.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hole. Everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Lindsey. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down?
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready. Make that next play.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's got a first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. First and 10 now for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Lindsey. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Rebels will kick us away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big, and they get something going right now. Well, they touch the middle there, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. We're going to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. They've punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. There's a screen pass to the running back.
Personal foul.
That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So 2nd down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quicker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The punt team making their way on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. 1st down here for this offense. Looking to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down of the 17. And the Rebels are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He keeps it on the design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Crosses the 25. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lindsey. They stop him, but it's a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. There's the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Here comes some more big bodies after the defense. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. 2nd down and goal upcoming.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has stuffed him twice in a row. They try to throw for it here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On the ground, it's Booker. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And the receiver's got it. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 17. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. QB decides to keep it here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using his legs, it's Booker. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense is still clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain. 1st down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Looking for his back. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Rebels looking to cash in this red zone trip. Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play.
Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. to scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the... The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Had the big play to start the drive, but now, after 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Boom. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Dirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
63, Notre Dame. 24.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He's looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it to the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
I love
love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. 1st down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking downfield. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Tight end goes in motion. Here we go on 4th down. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut into this lead. Grinding away on the ground. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Crosses the 45. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Quick completion to the tight end.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The 4th down completion to the running back. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A Hail Mary prayer answered. What a throw by that quarterback.
Chris, a great throw by the quarterback is right. Not just the distance, but to put it up into the air long enough to give his receiver the chance to get underneath it. The result, a miracle and a touchdown.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.